welcome back to the 1 minute farming videos, and the final video on the BN tractor and the governor issues. As you can tell from the noise, it's up and running. The governor is now working, which I'll show if you watch the throttle arm. See it move there. Backs up a little bit. I've got a tick over speed of around just over 600. That's the low idle speed. If I rev it up, the fast idle speed. Idle speed back down to 600. I'm just going to knock it off now so we can have a quick chat about what I've done. Turn the fuel on, turn the fuel cock open. So yeah, that's brilliant. I did have to do a little bit more fine tuning on the rods, though the rod in there, if I have the torch, that rod I did not adjust, so that one's correct. I had to adjust the little screw against the spring on the back here, just a final midging, just to get a nice tick over. And I just altered the short rod, that short rod there. I can hold the torch and jiggle everything else. Yes, this short rod I just had to alter it a little bit. I just need to tighten it up with the lock off nut. And I also had to adjust these two bolts a little bit. More this one than that one. Now, as I say, the tick over RPM, I think they recommend it should be round about 500. But this tractor has those high compression pistons in it, you know, the pistons of the ones which I don't like, the aluminium ones. And I find it won't tick over very well at 500 RPM. No, it doesn't tick over at all well, so I'm quite happy to have it just over 600. But the maximum RPM is just over 1300, which it achieves quite nicely. And I believe that drops back down to just under 1200 when it's under a decent load. I can't test that yet until I'm using the saw bench again. But no, it went back together well. I have a little bit of an oil leak on the oil gauge pipe. I don't know why, it never used to, but you can see there's oil sitting there, back of the there, so I don't know why it's leaking. I'll have to look at that again. Yeah, no, it's good, everything's fine. Went back together quite easily, it timed up quite well, so I'm really pleased with it. It starts fairly easy now, but I'm not fully convinced the governor has made it start any better now that it's working properly. But I have just been messing around with the choke a little bit, and I'm just thinking in the past I've maybe been over choking it. I don't know. It certainly starts well enough now. So yeah, so it's good. So that's it really. We'll get the old saw blade sharpened back up, and we're good to cut some wood up again. Anyway, I hope you found that series interesting. If there's anybody who wants to ask me any questions regarding anything else, please do. I'll try and answer most people's comments. And I'd like to thank the new subscribers. It's great to see that we're still getting subscribers. Yeah. So hopefully that's this one done, and then we'll be back on. I'm going to try and do some painting of some parts because this weather just isn't picking up. I'll just have to try and paint some more parts, and of the other one, and we'll get back to that soon as really. Okay then, thanks for watching. Bye now.